It's the lowest hanging fruit. It's the biggest opportunity. It's a way to separate your dealership from other dealerships, and it's a way to increase profits quickly. That's this week on Think Tank Tuesday. Hi, this is Paul Potratz, and welcome to this week's Think Tank Tuesday. So before we get started, after I named all those things, I've actually got some homework, or I've got a test for you, more or less. So let's assume that you're a general manager, dealer principal, a marketer, whatever the case might be. Here's your challenge. What I want you to do is come up with a marketing strategy where there's very few people competing. In other words, the competition is limited. I want you to come up with a marketing strategy that's going to have a high ROI. I want you to come up with a marketing strategy that has a lot of people as far as in the funnel, so we can drive a lot of traffic for it. And I want this marketing strategy to create loyalty, brand loyalty for my dealership. So here's your challenge. So what is that marketing strategy? And it's really, really easy if you think about it. So there's the challenge. So what is the marketing strategy? Well, if you're like most, what you're thinking is like, oh, I don't know, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and you're just like, all these thoughts are processing. But this marketing strategy is simple. And what I said at the very beginning, it offers you the largest opportunity for profits. It's going to give you a way to build brand loyalty for your dealership. And what happens in marketing is we often think, oh boy, we got to sell cars. That's the process we got to go. We're going to sell cars. No. What I want you to do, and again, this is the low-hanging fruit, service marketing. It's that simple. So this week's Think Tank Tuesday comes from a good friend of mine, Nick Holliday, and then also one of our account managers, Brian Hart. And I was asking, I said, what should we talk about this week on Think Tank? And they both said, service advertising. In fact, Nick, what he said, nobody pays attention to the place where all the money is being made and where retention starts. Nick, well said. No doubt. That's where retention starts. I'm a perfect example. So it's time for me to get a new car. I want to get a new car, but I've had a bad experience with a local dealer because his service department, quite frankly, sucks. So I'm not going to go there and purchase a car. I'm just not. Even though he's the only game in town, I'm not willing to go there. I'm probably going to end up driving 3.5, 4 hours away to another dealer that offers free pickup and delivery. Is he going to do free pickup and delivery all the way here? Probably not. But guess what? He gave me the warm and fuzzies because the couple times that I went to his service department, those guys knew what was going on. They treated me like a VIP. So love their service department. The other guys, no, not so much. So anyway, service is where it needs to all start. Service marketing. There's so many things I could talk about as far as service marketing, but it is very true. With a good service marketing campaign or a service strategy, you can build retention that is out of sight. And I've talked to as far as different general managers and new car managers and used car managers about their service marketing. And they're kind of like, yeah, whatever. And they're not interested in service marketing because it's not part of their pay plan. And I think that's what the problem is. Oftentimes we put somebody in charge of advertising that's a salesperson. And a salesperson, when they're trying to do marketing, they want that immediate gratification. So what they're doing is they're not doing marketing, they're doing advertising. In other words, they're pushing an advertisement out, which is usually based on just a price point. For example, if you told the general manager, hey, I need you to come up with a service marketing campaign. What they're going to come up with as far as is oil changes. Oh, let's do oil changes so much. Let's give it away. I'm tired of giving it away. But oil change, $14.95. Well, then the next question is, if you're doing the oil changes to get them in the door, how skilled are your service advisors? Are they really going to be able to do the upsell or not? Are you really going to benefit? And then if you are getting them in the door, are your salespeople working that service lane? So there's a lot of things, and there's so much I can talk about on this. But let's just back up for a minute. Let's just kind of slow down. and I want to give you a strategy, a concrete strategy. And this is going to be part one of a multi-part series of how you can build a service retention campaign. Because if you're like most dealers, you just kind of swipe the check and you've got some third-party company that's sending out these emails or some direct mail pieces, and you think that's a service campaign. And while that helps, it's not the be-all, end-all. And I mean, let's be honest, the manufacturer needs some serious help when it comes to service marketing. So I'm going to give you this step-by-step program. But before we start, guess what? We're going to go to a break, and we'll be right back. Okay, so welcome back. But I'm getting ready to give you some really good information here. At least I hope you think it's really good information. But what I want you to do is I want you to comment below this video. And if you're not on our website, go to our website, which is PPADV, or just search for Potratz, P-O-T-R-A-T-Z. A lot of you guys misspell it, but it's easy. Just spell pot and then spell rats, R-A-T-Z. Pot rats, but it's really Potratz. Go to our website and comment. And guess what? When you comment, do you hear that? What was that? Oh, I'm waiting for Brian to rattle it. But when you go and comment, we're going to pick you out, and we're going to send you this fancy little aluminum water bottle. So comment, and I don't know if we'll send them to everybody because I'm hoping we have about 700 comments. But we'll send you a rain check at the least. So comment on the video, share this video, and send it. Okay, so I hyped that enough, okay? So, okay, your marketing strategy. Before I go into the actual details, what I want you to do in your marketing strategy is think about it. What are we selling? And I talk about this all the time as far as what are we selling. And when I ask that question, when we're talking about service advertising, I'm like, oh, we're doing brake jobs, we're doing AC as far as AC fills, AC checks, transmission flush, radiator flush. No. Yeah, that's what people are buying and everything when they come in. But what you need to focus on is you need to focus on who is hearing the message, who is seeing the message. That's what you need to focus on. So you need to focus on the individual, and that's how your marketing campaign should be built. So let me give you an example. So if you use a tool like Google Keyword Tool, this tool, you can go online, you can type in different search terms. And by typing in these search terms, you can see what people are searching for. And I'm telling you, as far as if you're a general manager, a sales manager, new, used cars, internet manager, I don't care who you are at the dealership. But if your revenue, if your income is by selling more cars, you need to slow down and stop focusing on your advertising to sell more cars. And you need to take a serious look at service advertising. Individual will buy a car an average of 30 months to 36 months. So every 3 years, an individual will buy a car, but they'll get that vehicle serviced an average of 10 to 15 times in a 3-year period. The average car on the road right now is 11 years old. Service opportunity is huge. So back to the Google Keyword Tool. Go on there and type in some searches. For example, like brake job, check engine light. You're going to be amazed because on this tool, it's going to show you exactly how many searches are happening in the last 30 days. Did you know that in the last 30 days, there was 201,000 people that searched for check engine light? So thinking about that, if somebody searched for check engine light, what's going through their mind? They're probably thinking, oh no, maybe I should pull over on the side of the road. Am I going to tear anything else up? Maybe I should sell this car. I don't want to start putting money into it. Maybe I should sell it outright. Can I get financing? Can I get approved? What is my car worth? All these things are going through their mind. But these things right here, you think about it, what it is, this is the road to the sale. It's exactly what it is. It's the road to somebody getting ready to purchase a vehicle. Or worst case scenario, getting their vehicle serviced. Either way you look at it, it's a win-win situation. So if you're a new car manager, general manager, and whether your pay plan is on as far as service or not, this is a way to generate leads because other dealers are not doing it. Other dealers have a half-hearted campaign that they don't pay attention to it. So check engine light, 201,000 searches. Brake job, and that was in the last 30 days. Brake job, 22,000 searches in the last 30 days. Brake job cost, 31,000 searches in the last 30 days. And if we took the check engine light and did different variations of that, like check engine light reset and all that, there's over 1 million searches. What I found out that was amazing, and I kind of want to like slap Brian and Nick because I really didn't want to go into this topic too much because this is one of our, I guess you can say one of our silver bullets in advertising, because we do this for dealers and we're able to generate a whole lot of traffic to the website with a whole lot of conversion and really get somebody thinking, I'm tired of this car. So this is an opportunity. But as far as like auto repair and auto service, just auto service, there's over 1.5 million searches for auto service every 30 days. And think about the independent shops out there. Do they really have the budget? Or maybe they do have the budget, but they don't realize how affordable it is to do service advertising. The guys like Pep Boys, Meineke, those type of guys, they're doing some advertising, but again, their strategy sucks. This is a great opportunity for you. So you're probably thinking, all right, great, Paul, you've been rambling about all this stuff. I get it. So what's the strategy? Well, again, this is a multi-part series. Your website is the strategy. And not only their website, but those monthly email blasts that you do. The monthly newsletter that you do a monthly newsletter, I hope. So where you're doing the monthly newsletter, if not, you need to start. But the monthly newsletter that you're doing, however it's going out, maybe your monthly newsletter is just an email that's a sales offer. Make that sales offer stick a little further. Maybe somebody's not so interested in buying a car right now, but you need to get them over to a service page. So on your website, what I want you to do is I want you to go into a serious content development mode. Because if you start creating this stuff on your website, and you can come up with so many search terms. I just named a few of them. Think about it. There was over 18,000 searches last month, people trying to find out how often they should change their oil. People are like, should I really be changing it every 3,000 miles or not? So you kind of think about that. There's so many opportunities. Think about all the questions you're asked. And when you get asked these questions about service and you start asking around, heck, go to Facebook and ask that question on your dealership Facebook page as far as what are some of your service concerns? What are some of the questions you have about service? Ask people a question. They'll give you the answers. This gives you an opportunity to create content on your website. So on your website, what I want you to do is I'm just giving it all away, aren't I, Brian? I'm just telling everybody everything. But anyway, so what I want you to do on your website is I want you to create a tab on your website that's called Service FAQ, for Service Frequently Asked Questions. And then on that page, you want to start creating content that leads to other pages. So for example, check engine light. Think about the psychology. And I know this can be a little overwhelming. People said, wow, Paul, where do you come up with all this stuff? It's easy where we come up with all this stuff. We think about who we're selling to. We think about as far as what they're going through, as far as, that they're driving, like I said, driving down the road, check engine light comes on. What goes through your mind? That's who we're marketing to. We're not selling widgets, people. We're not selling cars. We're selling a lifestyle. We're selling as far as a want and need. That's what we're doing. So you think about it. With service, there's so many things. And service falls into the category as far as need, not want. And when something gets in our way, like, oh boy, I got to get my car serviced, either they're going to get it serviced or they're going to buy a new car. So if you're that new car manager, this is your opportunity to drive more people into your service lane. And if your techs and your service riders are top-notch, you're going to build dealership loyalty. They're going to be loyal to your dealership. They're going to want to do business with you, not only for service, but for buying a car. And they're going to recommend you. They're going to refer you. So back to that page, or multiple pages. Yeah, it's a ton of work. But on this FAQ page, you can go through check engine light, how often should I change my oil, powertrain warranty. You'll be amazed that the vast majority of people don't even know what the powertrain warranty is. So that brings me to another thing. I've got a homework assignment for you. So here it is. And you're going to be amazed. So here's your homework assignment. I challenge you, and you got to just pretend you don't know, okay? I challenge you to go to Google or Yahoo and try to find out what is the warranty on all the different vehicles. So find out what the warranty is on a Buick. Find out what the warranty is on a Chevy Silverado. Find out what it is on Ford F-150, or just try to find out what is Ford's warranty. What is Suzuki's warranty? No, forget, don't do Suzuki. Don't do that. Do Subaru's warranty. And see how difficult it is to find out what the warranty is on a vehicle. I think the manufacturer tries to hide that on purpose. But there's your opportunity as a dealer to talk about warranties and talk about the powertrain warranty. So again, thinking about the psychology of an individual and thinking through this. If somebody does a search for powertrain warranty, what are they trying to find out? They're either trying to find out, A, what is a powertrain warranty, as far as who has the best powertrain warranty, what is a powertrain warranty? Or maybe they're thinking, my car is out of warranty and I need a powertrain warranty. So are you starting to understand what I'm telling you here? Are you starting to pick up what I'm laying down? So if somebody's doing that, searching for powertrain warranty, this becomes an opportunity for you to start trying to sell extended warranties. So there's a ton of opportunity. So make sure your service writers are the best, your techs are the best, so therefore you can keep that brand loyalty. You can get them coming to your dealership. Your sales will go up, your service will go up. It's going to be a beautiful thing. That's this week's tip, but stay tuned because we're going to do a lot more about service retention and service marketing because it's the best thing you can be doing for your dealership today.
Thanks for watching Think Tank Tuesday. Tune in next week for more digital marketing tips from Potrats. To download this podcast or watch previous episodes, search for Think Tank Tuesday on iTunes or visit us online at ppadv.com.